Welcome, everyone, as we'll join this game with nobody out here in the very first inning. In now. Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. So, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Chris Taylor with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1-1. Career line against Shelby Miller. He's been good. 6 for 9. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Justin Turner comes on with 1 goal. On here as he looks at a called strike one. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting fourth, first baseman,
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 is taken. In for ball two. Two-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike one. The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he misses with that one for ball four. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now in the box, Jock Peterson. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. First offering on its way. Up around the face. Career line against Shelby Miller. An impressive 4 for 7. He's taken him deep once. Here it comes, 1-0. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Turner over at second. Bellinger is over at first with one away. Ready on 1 and 2. Missed with a breaking.
I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2. A bullet to first base.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Yassi.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Peralta's under it. And that's the third out. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Daniel Descalso. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's 1 for 2.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
John Ryan Murphy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Up next for Arizona, Shelby Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there for strike 1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Bellinger has got it, and the side is... Next up for Los Angeles, Logan Forsythe. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Murphy has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike one. Taylor, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Ryu, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 1-2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this will get by Descalso down the line. It's a fair ball.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2 balls and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. That's a ball and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Got him swinging in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ahmed waits on it, and that ends the inning. Here in Los Angeles, set to start the 3rd inning in this one. Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-1. Is a fastball that misses. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, second base.
Now to the plate, Ketel Marte.
Marte.
First offering on its way. There's a strike. And he lays off for ball one.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, batting at an even .400. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
In now, Steven Souza, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ryu comes set. Here's the 0-1. Goldschmidt is off at first with 2 away.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson,
Leading off
0
for the
for 1
Dodgers.
here in the early going.
Left fielder.
Infield in the
Jock
overshift here. Now the
Peterson.
pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Souza is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Yasiel Puig. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Strike called, 2-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. tapped down the line. And that's the second out.
Lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Curveball that time, not even close.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Forsythe with a full 3-2 count. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for LA, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Leading off for Arizona.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's a .333 hitter. Strike one to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Daniel Descalso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Don't want to forget about it. 3-2 pitch. Boy, late on the curveball here, yet he's still able to drive this one deep down the right field line. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Descalso rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they now trail by only 3.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Seager backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Shelby Miller 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Right there for strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Taylor is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Only one in the inning for Arizona. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 4 and the D-backs 1. So here now. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Taylor. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit out towards second. Marte gloves it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Leading off the inning, A.J. Pollock, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 1-0 the count. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Two-2, here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Taylor patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman,
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. So 1-1 home. Ground ball right side. Bellinger's got it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready for another shot now, Steven Souza. He went down on strikes last time up. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors on strikes last time. Ready once again, Justin Turner. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Dribbled up the line. To his left, Goldschmidt. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, left fielder.
Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Souza on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Runners back. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Pollock at the track. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the run will score all the way from first.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Patrick Corbin is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Patrick Corbin.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Grounded to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, David Peralta. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
0-1 the count. Peralta leads off second with nobody out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Rounded down the third baseline, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit, and they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, was able to drive it the other way.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Ryu steps into his windup. 0-1 on its way. And oh, that gets him on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. so 1 run.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 42.
Matt Kemp is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Matt Kemp.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here's the 3-0. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Two balls and no strikes to count to the Dodgers center fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in, Corey Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Line drive base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. And their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Too high, and it's 3-0. 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Line towards center field. Souza is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Kenta Maeda will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Trying to pick things up where he left off. A.J. Pollard, he's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The bouncer to the left side, and that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing a ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, a very impressive 5 for 6.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
And that's in there for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Here's the 0-2. This is line to left. Peterson is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Here's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Peterson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 home. Chopped weakly to the left. Ahmed gloves it. And there's one away.
Now batter.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. The 3-1. Grounded softly to the right. To his right, Goldschmidt. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out, nobody on. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it. It just bounces up to the plate.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
In there, 2-1. Hit on the ground is short. Ahmed has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready once again, Daniel Descalso will start us off in the 8th. First pitch coming, here it is. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in once again, John Ryan Murphy. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit out towards second. Forsythe has it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Ready for another chance? Nick Ahmed. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Fernando Salas will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alex Avila will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kenta Maeda, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Marte fields it cleanly. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Popped up. Marte is under it. 2 gone. Here's Corey Seager in his career matchups with Fernando Salas. He's 1 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. It is Peralta. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. The runner scores from second. Ready for another shot now. Ketel Marte. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Grounded to short. Seager is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Runner at second. 1 away. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The
swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. The throw home. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll close the gap to 2. It's 6-4 now. Riding in once again, Steven Souza. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Grandal moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Line to the right side, but foul. Arizona down to its last strike. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
6-4 the outcome today. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hyunjin Ryu gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Shelby Miller struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Kenley Jansen records the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, entering.
이게 되나? 후후. 되네. 이걸 내야겠다. 샌디에고. 잠깐만. 오, 반게임 차네. 다 잡았네. 네, 선발은 컷쇼 대 누구냐? 몰라. 아, 들어올 때고 기다려봐라. 일단 2로를 체력 관리 차원에서 바꿔주시고. 됐어.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to downtown San Diego and Petco Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Number 41 gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
Margot's under it. He's got it 1 away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Hit hard to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Line to the right side, but foul.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go through.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball. might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Still 1-2. Now another 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I expect to see a big performance out of Chase Headley. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's an impressive 5 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And he fouls this one off. Kershaw, a 6'4" lefty. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly puts together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 ball, no strike.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Next for the Dodgers, the ACL
보는 건가?
to the last 5 ball games. First pitch coming. Here it is. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now for San Diego, Hunter Renfroe. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Kemp. 1 out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Bellinger is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Batting 6, center fielder, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. To third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches. Next for the Dodgers, Tim LaCastro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swinging a ground ball to third. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Spangenberg. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 22.
Next up for Los Angeles, Clayton Kershaw. Now the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
1-0.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Popped him up. Headley over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-1. Taken, strike two.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back. He did right there. It sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Third inning, no. Pop high in the air. Hosmer is there. And the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And that one right down Main Street. The 1-1 home. Is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Puig's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. In now is A.J. Ellis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Bends down and he barehands it in time. Next to the plate for the Padres, number 41. He'll take his first hacks here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I pity.
아, 이걸 이렇게 내야 되는구나.
Getting a knock. Now we could have some
안녕하세요.
issues here.
됐다.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
네, 받으시는
0-1 count and the pitch.
감사드리고요.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
없네요.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball
저도
down near the shoe
죄송한
tops.
겁니다. 재미없어 보여요.
now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly.
Ow.
Whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac at the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year. Corey Seager settles in to start things out. First offering on its way.
풍수한테 안타 맞.
Fastball that just misses inside. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he hammers it to deep right field.
역시 코리 시거입니다.
To lead off the
역시
inning. A solo home run for Corey Seager. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
저스틴 터너
Into
3번
the
타자.
box, Justin Turner. As he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
선취점을 뽑는 LA입니다. 이거
High
바깥쪽.
in the air down the right field line. Renfroe
파울이네요.
sprinting after it, but this will wind up being a
살짝
foul
늦었죠.
ball. Ball and 2
살짝
strikes.
체인지업에
So
속았어요.
far in this.
잠시만요. 조절 좀 하자. 하나, 둘, 셋. 둘, 셋, 넷. 이러자.
High in the air out to center field. Margot is there, and he has it for the first out.
이러면 되나?
Now batting.
나간 건가?
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now with the 2-0 count, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
지금 두 분 시청 중이시네요. 감사합니다.
Back up the middle.
걸어.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard
좀
single
코스가
up the
좋았죠?
middle.
Yeah,
코스가
watch your lips right there, Dan.
절묘한
Sent it
코스.
back right where it came from.
캠프 5번 타자.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
가자. 고다.
He's running.
스트라이크인 줄 알았어.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. On the move again from first.
잡혔다.
Pitch inside.
너무 늦었어.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
망했죠.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
저걸 왜 쳤지?
1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second.
저 시프트 때문에 안타다.
But he can't get it
시프트가
through to the
살렸습니다.
outfield. So with 2
시프트.
out here, Yasiel
저
Puig
시프트
gets a
왜
chance to
걸어가지고?
bat this inning.
밀렸는데.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base
푸이그
hit.
6번 타자입니다.
In now is
이렇게
Yasiel Puig.
이렇게
And the
하고
first pitch to
있는데.
him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Puig commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 LA.
제대로 왔다 진짜.
Riding in once again, Corey Spangenberg. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
아우.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider. Got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. One out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out. Ready for another chance? Hunter Renfroe. He flew out in his last at-bat. Breaking ball for a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Slider and he can't pull the trigger. Two strikes.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got two quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
예, 트라이브로 삼진을
그렇죠.
완벽하네요. 역시 코스입니다.
3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 1-0.
안타 하나 맞았는데 저기 투수한테 맞은 거라. 힘이니까.
So striding forward now, Yasmani Grandal will start off the fifth in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Spangenberg has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Now at the plate, Tim LaCastro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. LaCastro is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
The pitch. Right side. Spangenberg is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
또 혼자 방송한다.
Here's Chase Headley as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager scoops it up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. At the plate, Manuel Margot comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Freddie Galvis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
오늘 처음 방송
2 out,
시작했고요.
nobody on.
많이 부족하더라도 이해
Now gets
부탁드립니다.
behind 0-2.
처음 해가지고.
Hey, this
뭐가 뭔지 잘
offense needs to
모르겠습니다.
check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in.
있길래
From so
진짜
far, he's
내가
wide
이렇게
out and
찾아보니까
popped out.
있길래 해볼까 딱 한
And this is
거고요.
on the outside corner for
되게
strike.
신기하네요.
Me getting ahead
바로
over on
올라온다는
it's
게
the most
신기하고.
important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box all over the gas.
Oh, nice
I
foul.
have allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
On the ground to third.
아, 또 저걸 잡아요.
Throw to first gets it, so the leadoff in the sixth. Corey Seager will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in
아,
the
근데
fourth.
인성 같은 거
Solo home run
약간
here that's been the only long ball of the
무릎
game
보이면
so
뛰고
far.
하는데
Strike one to
한
start
짝이
the
고장나서
at-bat.
하나를 삭까 지금 고민 중이에요. 아, 빨랐어요.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage. with that.
두껍구나.
Again, he sends it out of play.
하나, 둘, 셋. 하나, 둘, 셋. 좋아.
The 0-2 once more. This is skied out toward right. Renfro giving chase.
원익스를 계속
Play,
치네요.
and there are two gone now.
알겠습니다.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
2-1 the count.
처음 해봐가지고 어떻게 해야 되지?
Here it comes. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now at the side. In now is A.J. Ellis. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Jose Pirela. And Dan, it seems like the starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
A bouncer up the middle. Beautiful
나이스.
diving stop.
잡았다.
The throw to first.
나이스. 야.
Wow. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network
야,
right
허리
after
쓰고
this.
멋있었어요. 야, 저
Phil Maton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
해서 알아서 혼자 그냥 혼자 있는데.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second.
처음인데.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So here's Matt Kemp now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
now
the 1-0.
가야지.
야,
저거
strike one.
저게 저걸 못 쳐요. 못 칩니다. 네, 혼자 방송하고요. 재밌죠?
The 1-1 home.
떴어요.
Here's a high pop-up. Headley will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2. In now is Yasiel Puig. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
잠시만 화장실 좀.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
다시 왔습니다. 뭘 먹고 있어?
Fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Again, a 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
에러로 스윙을 진행했고요. 그랜다를.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0.
빨랐어.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Margot. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the... First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
7에
0 for 2
52개
for him to this point.
얼봉
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
타자가
Kershaw's
50점.
0-2 offering. Stays alive, still 0-2.
베테랑 플러스인가? 그렇습니다.
And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they...
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Brewer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
10개의 0. 시인의 1.2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim LeCastro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
원래
high
타자가
fastball
베테랑에서
that
연투 있고 투수는 호로페인에서 왔다 갔다 됐는데 이번 주에
Now
처음으로
1-0.
올 스타일.
He takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Margot is right there, one down. Digging in to try it again, Clayton Kershaw. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Strike at the knees, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Ready for another shot now, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Hard liner to center field. Margot is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Ready for
오늘
another chance.
3타수
Justin
무안타.
Turner. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
And he misses 2-1. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound.
야, 저기.
Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out.
수수 맞으면서 골절이 돼서 숨을 정면으로.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Soft liner to the left side. And that's in for a base hit.
여기서
for 3 games so
득점을 해야
far.
되는데
So the leadoff man is aboard to
팔에
start out
나무
the inning.
1점 차기 때문에
Now at the plate, Freddie
불펜을
Galvis.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
A ball and no strikes. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch.
저걸 또 풀려.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
That's
망했다.
into the gap and should be extra bases. Margot grounds third and is striding for home. He'll score and the Padres tie it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes.
He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Carlos Suarez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that'll be grounded foul off to the left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach. Kershaw into the windup. 0-1 on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Downtown San Diego shining bright as it always does. You're watching baseball on MLB Network. Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, he is out of here. Solo shot to tied again.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
맞는 순간 다행이다.
Up next for the Dodgers.
In now, Matt Kemp.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Calling for it, Renfroe. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field.
Margot's under it.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the
Here's the
Dodgers.
catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
됐다.
Riding in once again, Tim LeCastro. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Logan Forsythe will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 11, Logan Forsythe.
In there, no balls and a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Margot's on the move.
And that retires the side. Logan Forsythe will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base. Number
First
11,
pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Forsythe.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
아,
Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
쓰면 또
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Turner is over to take a look, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again. The game. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Puig on the move. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra. Andrew Cole is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame.
Andrew Cole.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
아니 제가 좌투수야 우투수야 그걸 알아야지. 막 표시를 안 했구나.
The 0-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Margot's on the move.
1 out.
next for the Diamondbacks.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another two-strike offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Perella is after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Ready with another two-strike offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top. Suwano comes on to start the whole 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here's Chase Headley, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Sent on the ground out to second. Forsythe ranging deep in. Right gets him, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Freddie Galvis. Tripled homer run
네,
last
커서
time through,
손발이었고.
so we'll see what he's got in store here.
9이닝 2실점하고 내려왔습니다.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Fly ball out toward left center field.
야, 뭐,
Oh, and he
왜
misses.
그래? 야, 홈이다, 이거
Second
홈이다.
now, and they still haven't gotten to this
끝났다, 이거
thing.
끝났다.
And he will make it all the way
어,
to third now.
뭐
As that
하는 거야?
mistake proves a costly one indeed.
아, 망했어요. 이건 안 흘릴 거야.
In now is J.J. Ellis. He's got.
아, 뭐 하는 거야?
At this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
The 0-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see. Greg Stammen takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 34.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Left fielder.
졌네.
8-2 tonight's final. The Dodgers secured their